Namaste, friends, esteemed guests, and fellow Indian Americans. My name is Jaywant Nitturkar from Irvine, California, and I'm thrilled and honored to address you all and to speak few words about Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, one of India's bravest sons, and certainly the most progressive ruler to come from India during last 500 years. To understand Shivaji Maharaj's significance in history of India, one must go back to 16th century India. It was time the whole of India was reeling under the oppressive regime of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, who not only destroyed ancient temples but also imposed discriminatory Jizya tax on Hindu pilgrims. Due to the tyranny, most of Indians were demoralized and unable to retaliate against the fanatic Sunni Mughal ruler, who not only was intolerant towards Hindus and Sikhs, but also towards Shia Muslims. In this dire historical circumstance, Shivaji Maharaj emerged from the Deccan part of India, aspiring to create a Hindvi Swaraj that will end the tyranny of invaders, protect the Dharma, and restore self-respect of Indian people. Through sheer belief, intellect, and hard work, he achieved this dream. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's coronation happened 350 years ago. That laid the foundation for Hindvi Swaraj or self-rule, which in the later years was expanded greatly under his able successors and Peshwas. At its peak, the Hindvi empire of Marathas was bigger even than the Mughal Empire. It stretched from Lahore in northwest to Odisha in the east. It went from Delhi in the north and all the way to Tanjore in the south. The Maratha Hindvi Swaraj ensured the Dharma is protected, and it also hastened the demise of the Mughals in general. Had the Maratha Peshwa army not captured in North India and Malwa regions in 1700s, I would imagine that the maps of today's India and Pakistan would have been quite different. Quite possibly, Pakistan's map would have stretched from Balochistan on the west side all the way to Bengal on the east, passing through Malwa and central India. So, but for Chhatrapati Shivaji Raje, that would have been fate of India. Just think about it. You understand the importance of Shivaji. Now coming to relevance of Shivaji's life to people of modern India and the world for that matter. I would like to recite a couplet from the song Tarana Hindi by Allama Iqbal, where he says, यूनान और मिस्र रोमा सब मिट गए जहां से, यूनान और मिस्र रोमा सब मिट गए जहां से, मगर अब तक है बाकी नामो निशा हमारा, कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन दौरे जमा हमारा. Essentially, this poem reminds us that while the ancient civilizations of Rome, Greece, and Egypt vanished, Indian civilization endures. And this endurance is not an accident. It was possible because of illustrious and brave sons of India such as Shivaji Maharaj, Rana Pratap, Ranjit Singh, and so on. Coming to what separated Shivaji Maharaj from the rest. The genius of Shivaji Maharaj lies in the fact that he combined Maharana Pratap's bravery with Chanakya's strategy and statecraft. Some of you must have heard about the book called Art of War by Sun Tzu, the Chinese commander. So you could say that many of the principles were actually put to practical use by Shivaji Maharaj without knowing that book. Unlike Prithviraj Chauhan, another brave warrior, who spared this invader Muhammad Gauri many times during the war, only to be killed by him later. Shivaji was far more cautious. When Afzal Khan of Adil Shahi wanted to have a meeting with Shivaji, Shivaji agreed to it, but he was prepared for the treachery by the Adil Shahi general. You know the story how it went and how Shivaji Maharaj turned the tables on Afzal Khan, and he was able to then capture many forts and create his Hindvi Swaraj. So his real politic approach to statecraft really contributed to his success, and that is a great lesson for all political leaders and people in general. Shivaji Maharaj was also an innovator and a pragmatist at the core. He was a master strategist. His guerrilla warfare tactics and fortifications of forts like Raigad and Sindhudurg were legendary. He also established a formidable naval force, earning him the title of Father of Indian Navy. The governance. He implemented very progressive policies which were far ahead of his time. He treated people of all religions equally and ensured a just and efficient administration. He focused on welfare and safety and dignity of women and poor, ensuring their protection and promotion of social justice. This earned him immense loyalty and respect from the citizenry in general. So, what is the take home for us Indian Americans in general or society in general? The take home is one should take pride in one's civilization and culture and work hard to protect it. It's not free. Also, focus on unity and be just and fair to all. What are the lessons one can draw from the illustrious life of Shivaji as individuals? I think as individuals, the lesson that we can learn here is one should find a just and righteous cause and work fearlessly and tirelessly towards achieving that goal. And success favors the brave. Success favors the hardworking. Thank you. Jai Bhavani, Jai Shivaji, Jai Hind.